Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, this is our ongoing meditation session. Be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body and keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring attention to this bell sound and focusing to the sound. Mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, as usual, we'll take few minutes for ourselves to be very clear with the meditation practice. And it is yourself important to know why we have to practice this, and out of this meditation, what are the benefits that you can gain. So we have to remember our life based with our mind. And according to the condition of the mind, the condition of life, the quality of life going to change. So then there is a possibility you can change your life once you change your mindset. But to change the mindset, first you have to understand how it works, because otherwise you can't change. To know how your mind works, you have to have some kind of tranquility state and some kind of critical, analytical observation and understanding regarding yourself. Just comparing to others, looking outside, you can't understand how your mind works. So it's going to disappoint you, unhappy you, if you go with the comparison. Oh, look, other person do, why I can't do this? Oh, look, that person do, why I can't do this? So it's going to become very difficult for you. But if you have the ability to observe deeper inside and recognize, then you can see how this mind works, and out of that you can change it. So changing mindset is the most important part when it comes to our life. Why? Because according to the mind that we had in our life, we experience this life like this. And the mind itself means the very nature and the behavior, attitude, and the deeply intention that we carry within us. So then, without seeing, how you're going to change it. So that's why the meditation gives a ability for yourself from the beginning to settle down. And with that settling down, you are capable to develop your awareness to observe and recognize your own mind. And once you work with it little by little and change yourself. So changing here means, so most of time we have the greed, hatred, and the delusion, and our mental formations, our cankers, sanskaras, or the past habitual patterns that we keep repeat us. So that repetition itself creates some kind of unsatisfaction in the moment. So if you are capable to change that repetition of your thoughts, that unsatisfaction you experience as a result of that going to change. And another thing is, this entire mechanism you understand, and at the same time, when you understand that, there is a wisdom arise in you. So that wisdom become the very key point. Otherwise, that most of time, just imagine, some people struggle to change their life with their body weight. And some people have kind of like a health issues and they have to change their life. But it is very difficult for them. And some people have kind of like a habits. They know they have to change it, but it is very difficult for them. They can't. Again and again, they go back to it. And some people have some kind of anger and some kind of lust, hatred, envy, that kind of problem. They know that, but still, they are not capable to overcome it. See that just knowing something or conventional level of just understanding not enough for us to bring a change to ourselves. Of course, people do good. And sometimes people practice kind of like rituals and many kind of disciplinary codes. People practice many ethics. People so generous. And sometimes people practice meditation. And people into more kind of like spiritual activities, other things, chanting, prayers. And in the basic level, then you see, it's kind of like, oh, it's good. But underneath deeper, sometimes we don't change our point of reference or point of view. We don't change the way we think. We do good things. We are so generous. But in the depth of in our heart, we don't release the idea of me, I do this. So that is why practicing meditation take you deeper into that point and change. Even though you do that, all other good things around, but it is very important for you to change your point of view, change your point of reference. And look into yourself. That is why the people look nice, but inside, same thing happens. It's not about somebody going to become better than anyone. No, it's not like that. You deeply understand yourself. We can't be a better person than anybody. For what? We all living in this human world. And sometimes someone capable to do something more profitable things, and some people do more unprofitable. But if you look very carefully, that all happens with the reason sometimes behind them, which we don't see. But if you are capable to go into deeper yourself and little by little sharp and clear your point of view, the way you think, and then slowly you start to bring the change to yourself, and out of that, you are capable to share that change invisibly with others. So practicing meditation gives that ability. So fundamentally, then you have to remember the base is your condition of your mind. So that condition of the mind, if you don't recognize, what will happen? You may go with always these outside things, but inside you, it doesn't work. So then this, if I bring an example, is kind of like the potter have the wheel, the potter wheel. If that wheel go unbalanced, whatever it bring out of that potter wheel, it's very difficult for potter to create something very well balanced, because the wheel always go unbalanced and moving. So when your mind, if you don't understand the mind, and if you don't know the condition of your mind, if you're not aware about it, so whatever come out of that as your bodily, verbally, mentally action, it will always go unbalanced. So that's why tranquility state is bringing you, when you practice meditation in the very first level, as a preparation, as the putting a foundation, you develop the tranquility state. So what the tranquility state does, it brings this mind to balance. Not all the time. All the time you can't keep it. Don't hope for that. Always remember in life, don't look for kind of like a perfection. Don't look for that everything will be right. Don't look for that the next moment going to be nice. There is no such a thing like that. But our hopes, our dreams, and our desires always look for that. In front of you, the very next thing is uncertainty. Be a person, you can settle down with the imperfection. You are ready to accept that all the horrible, miserable situations. You take it as the nature of life. You don't resist that. So when it comes to tranquility state, that is what happens. But most of the time we think, oh, tranquility state, oh, calm down the mind, oh, bring the mind one, oh, then you're not going to experience anything that, no. The world going to be the same. Everything happened that the same way like that. But still you are capable to go through it. You are capable to handle it. You are capable to take it. You are capable to open your hands, open your heart with that imperfection rather than struggle or do the wrestling with it. That is what another way that you can gain this, the strengthen yourself as ordinary person when you practice this meditation and when you develop the tranquility state. You become, you are capable to blend with the situation. Because once you blend with the situation, no resistance, no comparison. You become with it. So tranquility state, one thing is that. So then in day-to-day life, don't bring your preconditioned mind to in front of your life. And don't develop expectations on the top of that preconditioned mind. Don't do that. Just withdraw your preconditioned mind and keep open mind and put your will to accept and to blend with any situation. Then it's going to become anything okay. That's what, the real life. We don't know what happened in the very next moment. So these people become the good for a moment, and then they change in the next moment. And then another person become, morning it look like horrible, and the evening it become good. The situation same. And sometimes that whatever in the conventional life, whatever the situations that we experience in the moment, and maybe we don't see, the outcome can take us to different level. So what you go through, don't bring your judgment, or what you go through, don't struggle, don't fight, don't resist that situation, just accept it. It's difficult. You have to learn for that. You have to train your life to that. You can do that. So in conventional life, before we get into a very deeper level of this spiritual way of lifestyle, so conventionally, by thinking, by practicing, understanding, taking conscious decision, you can do a lot of changes around you. So start to do it with yourself. Every day, in every angle, for every direction, in every corner of your life. Consciously, you interfere with it. And then you will see. And one incident happened in London. That's family called Clark family, very famous. This Clark family had 4 people, husband, wife, son and daughter. And this husband used to work so hard, children go to school, wife used to take care of the house. So by the time he used to earn quite good money, and he had a dream to come to America by ship. So he worked so hard, and then he got the news, there's a ship. And a lot of high-class people go in this. And he thought, this is the moment. This is good time for me. I was waiting. I spent so much money. And I spent so much energy for my life, and now my children, young, my wife is in kind of like a good position. And so these four of us, we can enjoy life. And what he did, he decided to get tickets. And the children got the news. They were so happy. They went to school and told everybody, oh, we go to New York. We go to New York. Everybody was kind of like, wow, because it was a big thing for them that time. It's like nowadays we go to Mass. So somehow now they kind of like everybody appreciate them, talk about it, in the whole school talk about it. So somehow they brought tickets. And somehow that they were planning to go early in the morning. And so at night, everybody asked, oh, give me my ticket, give me my ticket. You know, it's kind of like they are very, excited about it. And the father gave the ticket to all of them. This is your ticket, this support. And this girl, and all night preparing, now they go to New York, preparing her bags, and young girls, how they prepare for when they get ready to go out, So whole night she was preparing everything. And then she put her ticket under the pillow and went to sleep. Late night, fall into sleep. Early morning, wake up. The whole family pack everything, and they went, and the whole village waving hands. Oh, it was a big thing. Mr. Clark family go to New York. And they wave. And then somehow they're ready to go to the ship. And everybody checking their tickets. Oh, this girl, she doesn't have the ticket. And everybody, what happened? Where are your tickets? She opened her bags and everything, and then she couldn't find it. But now leaving her, they can't go. And they not allow anyone to get any new ticket. And they asked people, no one to help, because it was at the last moment. And then leaving her, because this young girl, leaving her, other three can't go. So then what happened? No choice. They had to, come back. And then she remembered her ticket was under the pillow. Somehow the family was so mad. Just imagine, father worked so hard, and this was a kind of like the lifetime achievement, and everybody, the whole village, cheered them and, wished them, and the school, whole school, knew this. It didn't happen. They feel like, cannot go back to village. But what to do? They came back. And the family was so mad about this young girl, and she also felt so miserable about her, And now everybody, blaming to her. So like a whole family kind of like, war, so on. It's kind of like a heated, tornado. Everything a mess. And somehow, what to do? They have to face, for the reality. They came home and everybody asked, what happened? What happened? So somehow they managed that things, came home, everybody silent, sleep. And everybody start to think about how bad this life, everybody start to count on their miseries. And they start to look how unfortunate these things, life, And they compare it to other people. Wow, look, this the moment we should live, go with others, all the high class people. But it didn't happen for us. This life is kind of like something simple, kind of like, all the things they count on them. So after one day, they opened the newspaper and saw the giant Titanic ship, sinking in the middle of the ocean. And they were, struggling to go into that ship. But somehow that family, it didn't happen to them. And they couldn't get into the Titanic ship, and they went back. The Clark family. And when they heard the news, the father was shocked and the mother was shocked. And everybody ran to this girl and hugged everybody and told, oh, you are our angel. It's kind of like, see this whole village, ran to Clark family house. The entire village came. And the whole school, and cheer the Clark family. Oh my goodness, how lucky you are. You are the most luckiest family. And then this entire, all the rich, wealthy, high-class people. And they survived. That is how it happened. It's a historical, story when it comes to this Titanic. And it's mostly talk about this perspective and the point of view regarding situations and life, and how far we can see, and out of the moment of experience, how our judgment come, and why we can't see beyond it. And sometimes they, a lot of speakers and when it comes to life lessons, they bring that story. So remember, in your life, you are the same. It happened to you many times. Maybe you never knew that. So that's why when something happened, or before something happened, don't bring your point of view to in front of your life. And sometimes, remember this, don't try to cross the bridge before you reach to it. Then you will see the life. So do whatever in front of you. That's accept whatever in front of you. That's a tranquility state of mindset. So if you have that mindset, you have to train for that, because we are kind of like faster than the horse. Our mind runs so fast beyond the situations or the incidents time. We are running. Our minds run so fast. So tranquility state means you bring the mind to this moment. You can do it. You have to do it. So by practicing little by little, you can develop that. So just know the benefit of it. Then it is easy for you to know. Because always, when it comes to money, you always spend it for what you like. So like that, you will spend the time, you will spend your energy, you will put your effort on practicing tranquility, meditation or tranquility state if you know the benefit of it. And then once you have that, you can go to the Vipassana level. So the Vipassana level is totally different mindset. You come to point, observe the moment from different and every angle. So in that way, so the tranquility state, it's a kind of like give a moment of settling down. But when it comes to the Vipassana level, it's deeply, more analytically, you have the ability to bend with the situation, knowingly deeply how things come to be as they are. So that is, but in the very beginning, remember to develop the tranquility state. For some, they can go into directly analytical method. If it is so, it's okay. Then that person know in deeper how things happening, and then it's not going to become worried, disappointed, mad, sad when situations come. You are blend. It's kind of like the ship go with the waves. So then in life, get these life lessons because you are part of it. Remember yourself that whatever happened in the human history, that it all can happen to us. And then you have to remember there's nothing going to escape from you thinking, oh, this is him, oh, this is her, oh, this should not happen to her or him or this monk. No, it's not like that. So then when it happened, oh, why it happened to me like this? Oh my goodness, why it happened? You don't ask like that way. And then when it happened to someone in front of you, don't try to point out fingers. Why it happened to you like this? Why you did like this? Oh, no, that's the way it is. It happened to that person and it may happen to you also. Maybe that person do it today, maybe tomorrow you do the same thing, but the version is different, the different version. You know, these movies come, you know, number 1, 2, 3 with the same title, same actor, but a different story. We the same. Sometimes someone else do something and we do the same thing, but it's in a different version, but the same, same story. So that's why you keep that humble mindset in you. And in that way, it helps you to more settle down yourself and observe and bring the tranquility state and go deeper, not with the outside, but in you to recognize what are the experience that you can gain out of the moment. So that's the power of the practicing, because by just thinking and developing this intellectual mind, you can't get it. Look at when it comes to our human life, intellectual mind now everywhere, you know. But when it comes to us, it's we have a total different lifestyle. So, but practicing this way, little by little, allow you to settle down into it. So then, always remember, when it comes to life, it is not a story. Of course, we build up life most of time out of stories. But it is your responsibility not to be a part of that story. And don't allow your life to become a story for yourself. And don't be a part of a story. And so then when it comes to life, don't just try to tell the stories. Bring the meaning out of that story and get it. So then you have to look, when you hear the story, when you tell the story, can you get the meaning and drop the story? And then it become a different. And that's how you have to go with the life. So practicing will give that ability to yourself. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit now. So your right palm on your left hand, neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Sopativa. Or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalations. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. When it happens through the sensation, recognize it. Do nothing extra. So if your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again and gently settle down with the sensation of inhalation, exhalation. Bring my attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all 6 directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavatacha ammihi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Imaya Dhammanu Dhamma Patipattiya Buddham Pujemi Dhammang Pujemi Sanghang Pujemi Addaya Imaya Patipattiya Jati Jaravya Dimaranam Ha Paribunjisami Idamme Punya Kammang Asavakkaya Vahang Hotu Sabba Dukkha Pamunchatu. Bless you.